Hello, 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 hello. It is Melissa Davis from By Mimi with Love, and I am coming on to you live tonight, guys. Um, I have got some happy mail to share, which is way overdue, and I've got an entry for a challenge, and I've got some chatting to do. So I hope you guys can join me. Um, I'm waiting. There's nobody here yet. So, what I will start doing um, is I will apologize first to Rosemary because, guys, I've had her happy mail, I don't know, probably 2 to 3 weeks. And where Sherry Turquoise Dreaming and Susan Hiles Art got me organizing between the organizing and what was going on in my personal life, I kind of lost the Happy Mail that Rosemary had sent me. I didn't lose it. I just kind of buried it because I was working my way through organizing this pile. And somehow or another, I managed to add her Happy Mail to the pile. So, oh, I don't want that to show on screen. Okay. Anywho, so I wanted to come on and show everyone what Rosemary had sent me. I wanted to do a hashtag color with us, you rock art. And I wanted to share with you guys what I have made for my entry in her challenge. So I'm going to get started. Now, I'm going to give everybody a minute to get here. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and show this is my coloring page that I did, and I did this in pencil. And I did this for hashtag color with us, you rock art. And that is an open collab hosted by Rosemary of Rosemary's You Rock Art. And anyone is welcome to join at any time. Okay. And I did um this page with all pencils. I use my colored pencils. So, like I said, I thought it would be fun since these have two. Hi, Annie. Since these have two pictures the same, I wanted to show you guys how you do the face with the markers instead of the pencil, because this one I did with the pencil. So I'm going to do this one with permanent markers. And we'll just work on that a little bit to see if anybody else comes. Now, when I get ready to do a face, I usually start with my lightest color first. When a lot of my alcohol markers, when I'm coloring, I'll start with my darkest color first. But with I like the kind of an extra color from getting that extra layer. So I always start, and this is my lightest color. Yep. I always start on the edges. And I do color a face a little bit different than I do other stuff because I do a lot of flicking so it doesn't get too dark. And like I'm doing now. See, I'm getting a lot more color right around the eye, but the whole face. And then I come on the other side and do the same thing. It's a lot easier to add color than take color away, right? And then I kind of just keep that going. So there's just a light shading across the face. And then I'll come back in after I add my second color, but I'm leaving highlighted area. Okay, so I'm coming in with my second color, which is a lot darker. Well, not a lot. This is an EOO, and this is an E21. The closer the numbers in most alcohol markers, the closer the hues or the shading is. So definitely want a little darker around her eyes. I'm going all the way around her eye. And that's just always true. You're going to always make it a little darker around the eye. So you have some shadow. Then down here on her chin, I'm going to go in a little bit dark there. Here in the corners of her mouth, where her nose is, and around this little curl, so that everything's shaded just a little bit. Let me hold it up so you can see, Annie, since it's just me and you. See, you can tell where I've kind of just like you would your makeup, like you would add your contour. All right, and then I'm just going to go kind of around her mouth too, because that would be darker. And just be light, because it's easier to add than take away. Okay? So now I got a little bit of shading going on. And you can see, of course, if you've got a curl laying on your forehead, it would be shaded. And around her little eyes is shaded. And you can see her little freckles. So I like to dot the little freckles when they have them, so they'll show up better with my darker color. Then I'm going, this line is here for a little brow, so I'm going to darken that. And then I'm going to go in around her little hat here because that would naturally cast a shadow on her forehead, right? So it's just where the lines are, really. So now you can tell where all that shadowing is. So I'm going back with the light now, and I want to smooth all that out where I cast the shadows. So I'm going back with my lighter color. That's why I like to start with the lighter color on here, so on the face. So I can make sure I leave plenty for the highlight. And when you flick it like this, you just don't put down as much color. So I'm flicking it from both sides so my color just goes into the dark. And I've still got her little highlight. You see what I mean? Now, let's do her cheeks, okay? And for her cheeks, I'm going to use the very, very lightest pink that I've got, which is like an E3000. It's a very pale pink. And these are Copics. It's the only Copics I own is the Portrait. Well, I have a couple of stray ones, but these are the Portrait for the face, and they're my faves. The Spectrum Noir are really nice too. Okay, so when I'm getting ready to do a cheek, I come in right under her eye and I make me a little triangle and then I fill it in. Okay, and then go back with that lightest color and we're going to blend it again. Going to do the same thing over here. Just a little triangle. And blend it in. Now our cheeks are looking really cute, but I want them just a little more rosy. But I just want the rosy just kind of like right in there, just lightly. You see how I'm just kind of lightly. So much of your alcohol markers, your results are how much pressure you put and ink you get on the. So now she's a little rosy, right? Go back with my and blend that in because we don't want harsh lines. This time I'm going to go over again. Of course, that's her little décolleté. And you're always going to cast a shadow right under her chin and kind of down the side of her décolleté. And then you put that little shadow right there. And do the same thing again, just blend it in. See how pretty that is? Or do you like it? And you can look at the difference, babe. See? Now, I apply the color the same way on both of them. It's just the markers, it's the product that creates the different results. But do you see that beautiful shading? It looks really good, right? I like it anyway. Then let's see. Of course, we've got her arms are just going to come all the way down because she's got on this, and that is the right one. And anywhere her skin touches clothing would need. That is one thing I love about the Covics is how easy they are to flick because of their brushes. So you don't, because you got all these lines going on, right? I know I like it in both too. And then to put her shading in, we're just going to go with the little bit darker. Anywhere her clothes and skin come together would be shaded just a little bit. Her hair laying on her skin would cause a shade. Her arm bending together. Her hand folding. And skin against skin. You see how I've added the darker to the arms and hands? And then you just go back and you do your flicking. Because you just want to take off those harsh lines so it looks more natural. And there's her little face and arms, right? And it looks really good. I like the way the shading looks. And then for her lips, if you want a natural lip, then you just go with the, a kind of brown, darker brown pink. But of course, I never want natural lip. That's a very pink lip. So I want a very pink lip. Of course. Right? So I'm going to pull a, where is my, I'm going to use one of my tricolor Spectrum Noir, okay, for her lip. So on this one, I am starting with dark because if I put too much ink on, if I try to go the lightest and then the medium and then the dark, it's going to run outside of her mouth. I've only got that much room, right? So I'm going to start with the dark just on the very outside. See? See, now I'm going to go with my medium, and I'm just going to bring it just the tiniest bit over. And then I'll bring it together with the see how pretty her lip looks? And then I'll do the eyes. And then we'll open some Happy Mail because evidently it's just me and you, babe. And I like to, I'm trying to do it in similar colors. So her eyes are going to be brown like her little eyes are. And I chose my Spectrum Noir marker to help me with that. Let me make sure what color this is though. Yes. All right, so this I'm going to again start with my lightest. And this is just how you color the besties. These are how the eyes are colored. This part is colored. The little dot is left white. Okay. Now I want that eye, of course, to be a little darker or a little more interesting. Get me a hit off my vape. And so I'm going to go in with my medium. Not my medium, my dark. And I'm going to do dark just up here. Go back to my medium. Blend it in. Blend it in. And then last, as usual, go back to your light and make sure you don't have any lines. You see how I did that? Okay, now, this one's light. There we go. And again, my dark. My medium. And bring back the light. And there's her little eyes. And they look so pretty. But that is how I do my face. And that is the easiest way that I find that you can leave that nice highlight in the middle. I will go back and put my white pencil or my white ink pen, my souffle pen, Jelly Roll, not souffle, because I like these to be very white. And these two. And that really makes, see how that makes it stand out when you add the white ink. And you can do the same thing if you want a little more highlight on her lip. You can just tap the white right on the bottom part, right in the center, and then just tap it with your finger. And it gives her, I'll show you a little more pout. See, she's got a little more highlight in her lip. Yes, yes, using three shades, once you learn how to use them, really works. You just got to know when, because a lot of people put all their lightest color down first, and it works for them. But what I find, especially in coloring books, because the paper's thin, a lot of times I start with my darkest first, just like with these lips. Once I get my dark down, I'm not going anywhere near the lines because the darkest always goes near the lines. And if you coat that with three coats, full coverage of alcohol ink, it gets, I mean, it just bleeds. It goes too big. It just, this paper is thin. It's not, it's just paper. So that's our coloring lesson. We're all done with that. And I think that looks great. And then I'll color her little outfit in similar colors, and her hair I'll color in similar colors as well. And maybe next time I'll do her hair. But the shading is not hard, Annie. Once you get started with it and you just get your dark down first, it's going to work every time. Whether you're doing and you see around her eyes and stuff, that's just where you would naturally be shaded. It would be darker if you were looking straight on someone's face. So there it is. Okay, now next, next is my entry. Um, Rosemary's You Rock Art is having a challenge, and she wants a 3x5 card that you've decorated on the front in whatever way you want to, in your style or whatever, and then your information on the back, because she found a vintage Rolodex and she's filling the Rolodex with the cards. So um, I wanted to show y'all, since that was Rosemary's collab. We just finished the Color With Us You Rock Art. Here is the 3x5 card I made her. Okay, so I wanted to do something. Rosemary's a very special friend of mine, so I wanted to do a drawing and watercoloring of my own, which this I drew and I watercolored and everything, painted. And then I used the Dollar Tree rub-ons because Rosemary loves hot air balloons, and I filled it full of hot air balloons. Here's a journal right here because that's what we really share in common, is making journals. And she has brought a lot of love and joy and laughter into my life. And those are my three favorite things to say about Rosemary, is she's full of love, joy, and laughter. And then on the back, of course, is my information. And I've got faith and hope because Rosemary is all about faith and hope, and another hot air balloon. So that is her card that is going into her Rolodex. And I think it turned out really cute. I hope Rosemary likes it. And now, guys, let's get into this. They are, Annie. She loves hot air balloons. Let's get into this box of Happy Meal that I've had for 3 weeks. I feel so bad that I didn't, get to this before now, but I was organizing and it got lost in my organization pile. Now, here's how big the box is, guys, okay? And she's got it stuffed full. So I'm just going to put it on my lap and we're going to go through it and see what my sweet friend has done for me. Oh, wow. Check this out. Starting out, start scrapbooking. Well, see, I love this, guys, because I've been uh, scrapbooking for years. I have about 25 scrapbooks. Look at this. This is so nice. But it doesn't matter if it's a scrapbook page or if you use that ideal on a card, right? I mean, it's just, I love it because it's different ideals with different paper. You can do the exact layout right here with different paper and it's going to look completely different. So I really like that. This, oh wow, this is beautiful. It's a beautiful book. And I do like scrapbooking. Oh, thank you, Rosemary. Isn't that not, that is so nice. Okay. Oh, okay, guys. These she stamped for me because I am getting ready to do an Oriental journal. So look at these fans. These are awesome. Oh, look at the little samurai. Yeah, see, I'll be using these. And she stamped on. I don't have any Oriental stamps. Those are awesome. I will be using all those. But it's for sure. This is what I'm really, really excited about because I do believe, yep, this is the famous camera that I think all of her friends but me have one of. And I am, oh my goodness, and I am finally getting mine. Look at that. Oh, and she told me that I would have to see the little shaker doesn't shake. There's foam in it because I got to take the back off. And she did that so it wouldn't mess up while she was. Oh, Rosemary, look at it. So it wouldn't mess up in shipping. Oh, look at that, guys. It's beautiful. And look at my little girl here. I love her. She's got on a headband, got her hair going, some beads. She's all dressed up and out. Oh my goodness. That is some type of material that is gorgeous. And a little rosette. She's got glitter right here. Oh, this is just precious. I've seen so many of these. I'm so excited to have one. Look at the little gem. Oh, to my dearest Melissa, love and hugs, Rosemary. Oh, I just love her. Look at her. She's got eyeshadow on and her little cheeks and her little lips are colored. She's so cute. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Rosemary. Look at this precious camera that Rosemary made for me. Oh, it's just adorable. It's gorgeous. I love it. I love this book. It's awesome. Rosemary, did you get to see my entry? Were you here in time for that? I don't think you were. So I'm going to show it to you to prove to you, darling. Here is my entry. It's got love, joy, and laughter because that's what you've brought to my life. And here is hot air balloons, and I drew musical symbols. And there's a pair of scissors, And there's journals, because that's what we share. And then I drew and I watercolored because I wanted you to have a little piece of my art, the little flowers and grass scene. There's a little journal. And then on the back it says hope and faith and another air balloon. And there's all my info. So there's my entry. I've got it. And we're just getting into your Happy Meal. And I found this gorgeous camera to show everyone. Guys, isn't that gorgeous? I know a lot of you all, I mean, I know Annie has one, but I have been waiting. Oh my goodness, I forgot she told me she was going to. Oh my goodness, look, guys. Oh, and see, I could have been using this. I completely buried it. Oh my gosh, look. It's beautiful. It's absolute. Oh, I love that color. Oh, and there's white. Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you so much. Okay, that's going to be needed for the holidays coming. Rosemary got this at the greatest price at her thrift store. Her thrift store is like the greatest. Isn't that gorgeous, guys? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Rosemary. Oh, look at these. Now, see, I have not seen these at any Dollar Tree. The other prayer cards I've seen, I've got a couple boxes. Let me get me a drink, guys. Sorry. Um, I've got a couple of the other ones, but I have not been able to find them. One. Oh, I love these that you color. Look at those. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, I love that one. Oh wow, these are awesome. You know, you would pay $6.99 for these at um TJ Maxx or something, you know? Those are gorgeous. Yeah, I can use them in journals, I can use them in gifts. I mean, you could use them to make cards with. You could use them just to color and keep for yourself. Oh, thank you, Rosemary. And I hadn't been able to find them. Okay, I have no clue what that is. Let's see. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, oh, I forgot. Oh, look. Oh, look. Let me get this up. Oh, look, guys. Isn't that? Oh, my goodness. It's a canvas. Oh, this is beautiful, Rosemary. Oh, my goodness. I actually seen this, but it's so much prettier than in person. Okay, I'm going to put it here where you can see like the whole thing. Let me do it this way. Oh my gosh, right? Oh, that's beautiful. The butterflies are appliques. They're not plastic. They're appliques. It says inspire and she's got a gem for the eye to dot the eye. And all these beautiful butterflies and oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, and it says inspire She painted the inspire. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, she painted this whole thing. Oh, I just love it. Oh, it's gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But wait, there's more. Let me move this. I mean, you all saw the box, right? And at one point, I knew probably she told me most of what was in this box. But after getting it home and burying it for 3 weeks, how fun is it now to see all my surprises? So, oh, that's my little ladies. That's like the lady on, oh, oh, look at these. Oh, just look at these. Oh, I'm going to color these. I'll just be doing, these are great for the hashtag color with us, you rock art. Look at those. Shine from within. Dream big. Oh my goodness. These little girls have hearts on their face. Oh, these are awesome, Rosemary. They're little angels. They're precious. Oh, look at her. She's all dressed up and ready to party. Oh, these are awesome. Thank you, darling. Wow. I am being treated wonderfully here. Festivals of the world. Okay, guys. She showed, oh my gosh, I'm excited about this. I love, see, the lines are really, really thin. Oh, I know I pet everything too, Annie. Look at that. Look at that. Circus. All of festivals of the world. So this is the circus. Oh, look at the hot air balloons. Those are beautiful. Oh, oh, look at their masks. Look at the little, I'm going to be doing an Oriental one. Oh, these are awesome. This is gorgeous. Where did you get this book, Rosemary? Was this at the Dollar Tree? Surely not. Surely not. Oh, look at pumpkins. Running of the bulls. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, that's awesome. Ren McNally coloring book. I love it. And it looks like she has sent me some paper. Oh, that is nice. Look at that. That's really nice. Oh, I love it. This is awesome for journaling. I'm going to probably tea stain all of this. It's very, will make great journal paper. It's really thin. I can do some things with that. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, and I do remember this. Oh, I love this. This is her personal painting she did. And I am in love with this, guys. I absolutely love this. This is going to be framed and hung up in my home. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous, I tell you. It's gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Wow, can y'all believe I forgot this box? I mean, it's the best box ever. It was an amazing box of wonderful goodies, and I forgot it. Rosemary, thank you so much, my dear. It's not a Dollar Tree coloring book. It doesn't look like it because it says Rand McNally. I just love that. It's so unusual. I love the lines. They're very light. Once, like these pages, oh my gosh. They're going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell you. All right, guys, that is the Happy Mail, the color with us, and the entry as promised. Um, and as for the chat, there's no one here to chat with except for me and you and Annie. And we's always chatting. Yeah, I didn't forget it was hiding. It was hiding, seriously, in my mess. And look at the wonderful things I could have been enjoying. And I could have been using the daggone the news. Oh, you're talking about my news, Annie? Okay. Starting next weekend, guys, on Friday nights, I am going to be doing a live on Friday nights, on most Friday nights, where we get together and spend some time together because I'm missing you guys since I've gave up bingo and everything. I'm missing you guys. I gotta get live again. So I am going to start a new hashtag, which is hashtag meow meow. What makes you purr these days? So you guys want to join me for that? We're gonna have some fun. Get together on Friday nights like we used to. We just won't be playing bingo. So I can catch up with everybody and see what everybody's up to. And that is pretty much it for me tonight. Thank you so much, Annie, for your support always. Thank you, Rosemary, for my beautiful happy meal and for being my friend and for supporting me tonight. And I will talk to you guys really soon. Oh, you know I'm going to use it now. Bye, guys.